Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. Now, if it's your first time here, do me a huge favor and drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And for all my return subscribers, thank you for coming back and tuning in for another video. Now, today we got something a little bit special in. You know, I hadn't hit on one of these shoes. It's the first one in my collection. I figured I'd go ahead and, get a video on the channel for you guys to give you some looks at it. And that's the Yeezy Foam Runner in the Ochre colorway. Let's go ahead and get started with the box. All right, so like I said, this is my first one, and I've never, seen this box in hand, obviously. But you've got your standard cardboard box, I would say. It looks slightly different than what you would see on the other Yeezy models. There's no writing really on the outside of the box at all. It's all inverted or inside out, and I'll show you that in a minute. And it's kind of a flip top box, like that, when you kind of open it up. And on this side, you've got a couple, actually this has 3 different stickers on it. And I got these off of GOAT, actually, by the way, because I have not had any luck on Yeezy Supply or Adidas Confirmed or any other site that had a raffle. Obviously, the Foam Runner is a really, really popular model. So I took L's all the way around. So here's the stickers on that side. All right, and there's also some text on the back here, Adidas, information and stuff like that. It's just very small, box writing, nothing, no major deal. But yeah, that's it. And like I mentioned, when you open the box, all right, you've got your typical Yeezy paper or whatever. You got foam on the top and runner right there on the inside of the box. Hopefully you guys can see that. Foam, the runner, and then you've also got your size tag. Says Yeezy Foam Runner, made by Adidas, and I picked this up in a US men's size 10. So hopefully you can see that. All right, and that's all for the box. Pretty cool box, like, never really seen one like that in person. All right, and here we have it, guys. The Yeezy Foam Runner in the Ochre colorway. Now, let's go ahead and, take a look at the shoe. Now, like I said, this is my first one, so I've never, kind of excited to have this in hand. And I gotta be honest, when I first got the shoe and I opened the box, I was kind of excited to have one. And like, after so many Yeezy drops and things like that, if you collect shoes, you know what I'm talking about. You just kind of get a new shoe, it's like, okay, another one. But with this, I was kind of excited to have a pair. Now, I know this shoe gets a lot of hate. I know it gets a lot of hate online, and I understand. I will say this though, I haven't tried these on with socks yet, but once I slip my foot in here, I understand what people were talking about as far as the comfort aspect of this shoe. It's actually pretty comfortable. Now, I haven't worn these out yet all day or anything, but I'm just talking about initial reaction when I put my foot into it. But as you can see, all over this shoe is kind of a wild design. You've got these ovals right here on the back of the shoe, and that is probably my favorite design aspect of the whole shoe. For some reason, I just like the way these 3 ovals look when it comes up to this point on the heel there. I just think that looks really nice. And you've also got these other, I guess it kind of looks like Adidas 3 stripes there, those holes in the side of the shoe. All right. And obviously this is the solid colorway, ochre colorway all over. Now, if I had to pick one thing about this shoe I didn't like, it would honestly be, it's always been this hump. Now, I feel like if it was if that hump wasn't there, it may look a little weird. And I guess I kind of understand why they put it there. I don't know. But that hump from the side kind of bothers me. But, still glad to have a pair in the collection. Speaking of that hump there, taking a look at the kind of toe box area, I do like those, those holes or, slits in the shoe right there as well on top. I like those kind of, design right there. I just don't know about that hump. All right. Moving around to the medial side, y'all. You guessed it. It is pretty much, the same thing. So another look there at those ovals that I really like on the shoe. Those 3 big holes here. All right. So it's kind of a wild design, but simple at the same time, if that makes sense. Not a whole lot to talk about with it. I will mention there's some text on the inside here. It says Foam Runner with a size 10 US, made in the USA. Now, from what I understand, watching other videos and just hearing people talk about them online. All of the solid colorways are made in the USA apparently, and then the kind of mixed colorway, I think there was like, I don't know what they called it, but it was like gray and a cream color. They were kind of mixed on, more than one color on the shoe. They're made overseas. I don't remember exactly what country. If you know, put it down in the comments below. You've also got a Adidas size tag right here on the inside of the shoe, which not a big deal. Just thought I'd call it out. Okay, now let's take a look at the outsole of the shoe. So you got those ridges all over the shoe there, and it kind of reminds me, like these parts right here kind of remind me of the boost windows you would like be able to see on like a Yeezy 700, right? But obviously this isn't boost. This is like an entire like EVA foam, I don't know, like injected foam in here. And you've also got this Adidas logo right here on the heel of the shoe, of the outsole, right in there. All right. So that'll be about all, guys, for the Yeezy Foam Runner in the Ochre colorway. Now, before we get into the on feet, I want to give you guys my final thoughts on the shoe. Now, do I think the Foam Runner in the Ochre colorway is a must pick up? That's kind of a difficult question for me. I would say if you are a collector and if you're interested in the Foam Runner, I would say yes, pick it up. Only because this one is the cheapest out of all of the foam runners that are currently, that have been released. For some reason, I don't know why, this is the cheaper one as far as the resale goes. I don't like to promote resale at all, but I do understand sometimes, you get a shoe or you want to pick it up, you really want it. If it's not too much over retail, then, go ahead and grab it. But, don't pay 3, 4, 5, 6 times the retail price just to get a shoe. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, like I said, like I really like the shoe. I'm glad I got it. I know that it's not the best looking shoe. And this is probably something I might just wear, like if I was going on vacation, I just want to throw something on. I'm about to hit a bar or something like that. I wouldn't wear this out to like a nice dinner or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, it's just something I would just throw on just to kind of, kick around in. But enough about that. As far as the sizing now. So the sizing on these, I believe they come in full sizes only. So as you know, or if you don't know, if it's your first time to my channel, I wear like my true size is like a size 9, but I buy a 9.5 in every brand because I know I can wear that shoe at that size comfortably. So I kind of fall in between a 9 and a size 10. So I picked this up in a US men's size 10, and I'm glad I did. Now, I've heard some people say, they had trouble getting their foot in sometime. I had no trouble at all with that. My foot slid right in. There's a little bit of space in the heel, but my toe is almost at the end of this shoe because it looks really big here, but it's kind of, it kind of slants in a little bit, so you don't have a lot of room. But I would say, I definitely, if it were me, I would not go true to size. I would always size up in these. So if you're in between, or if you're right there on the fence and you're not sure, I would definitely size up, because if you're gonna wear socks with them, true to size would probably be too small. Yeah, guys, that's about it for the Yeezy Foam Runner in the Ochre colorway. Now, comment down below and let me know if you guys pick these up. And also, do you like the Foam Runner? How do you feel about it? I mean, I really, I wish they were more massively produced. I don't want them to be, everyone's going for them so they can just resell them and blah, 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 whatever. Because I think it's an okay shoe just to kind of rock every now and then, And I wish they were easier to grab, because honestly, I probably would have grabbed a couple more pair. Like I said, I don't think they're the best looking, but I still, I don't mind it. These are okay. And I couldn't get that first colorway. I think it was I can't remember, it's like the white one. I don't remember the actual name of it. But this is a nice one to have anyway. That'll be all from me, guys. Like I said, comment down below and let me know if you guys were able to pick them up. And if you're going for them, or not if you're going for them, but if you're going to try and pick them up, go ahead and see if you can grab them. I'm not sure what the resale is right now, but last I looked, they weren't going for much over the retail. It was like 80 bucks, I think these retail for. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.